Good morning, everybody, and happy WIP Wednesday. This is Helen from She Sells Yarn and More in Ormond Beach, Florida. So super excited because I finished a thing and I got it in time to take it with me on my vacay. So you've been watching me as I've been knitting crazy, like all my at-home knitting time just about has been going towards making this fern fronds wrap. And I finished it, I blocked it, I just took it off my wires when I came in this morning, and look at how beautiful it came out. So light and lacy. This is done in Wonderland Yarns Summer Silk. It used, I did not use full 2 skeins. This actually had 9 repeats in it, and I did 7. And even one of those was short because that's what happens sometimes when you're not paying attention. So I love the skewed pattern you get when you increase on one edge, decrease on the other edge. I just think it provides so much interest rather than just a horizontal stripe. And I think the lace is super pretty. But look how long it is with just 7 panels. And so I think for somebody taller, and that's just about everybody who's taller than me, that, you know, just keep adding on panels as you like. But I was very happy with the length at 7, and I'm just super, super excited. So this color will really complement the dress I'm wearing to the wedding, and I can have it up over my shoulders. And I can toss it if I wanted to. And I love the point you get on the ends. Or I can just have it, you know, kind of around my shoulders to provide a little bit of coverage. I'm super pleased. Don't you love it when you finish a project and you're like, yes, yes, this is just what I pictured. So anyway, fern fronds, it's a woolenberry pattern, and her patterns are super duper well written. You know, you find some of those people who just write a pattern that just makes it a joy to knit, and Woolenberry is one of them. Helen Stewart is another. I just think we're so fortunate. So you find those designers, and I'm actually a Patreon for Woolenberry. I like getting kind of that up-to-date news of what she's working on and new patterns as they come out, and so yeah. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So that doesn't mean I haven't been working on other stuff, but for instance, we decided we were going to kit together some of the beautiful soaps we've got in and some of this gorgeous mercerized 100% cotton. This is a little crochet pattern that I did, and I wanted to find, so the kits will have a crochet and a knit pattern, and we'll finalize these when I get back from my trip. But I just wanted to show you, so that was a crochet one, and this is a knit one that's going up just as fast. I think this is called a flame stitch, but I wanted something that was similar to the look in this crochet pattern. And anyway, I'm working on getting the edges the same. So I did a provisional cast on there because then I can bind off at both ends. And there's somebody at the door. Let's go let them in, and I have to tell them they can look at my shot if they want. And then, hello ladies. So I'll come back here and finish up here. Okay, so I'm having fun working on that. I'm almost done with the pattern for the knit version, and we'll have them in several different colors. This just makes a great, I think the kits would make a great gift for somebody who crochets or knits to give them a project, or it'll make a great gift finished because you have the pretty little handmade soap and the lovely handmade item, which is great. So that's one of the things I've been working on too. And now just about everything else went home, got lined up on the couch so I could interview them, and because all my projects wanted to apply to go with me on my vacation. So I can't take all of them. We only have one checked bag, between me and Bob, and he actually wanted to pack clothes for the trip. So I know, so needy. So I gave some thought to this one, but I'm almost done with the top, which means I'd have to take this piece, finish the top, and then start the second piece. And I don't think I'm going to. So I don't think I'm going to take this one, but I am going to show you where I've left off. So I'm almost done with the third section of the entrelac top. And then this back will be repeated. I mean, it'll be repeated for the back. Sorry, I'm bouncing you around there. And I'll remind you what this is going to look like. I'm having so much fun with the entrelac. It was really Kathleen who made me feel like I could be successful at this. You know, once you've done it, and you learn some of the techniques for picking up stitches, all of a sudden it makes sense, and you're like, oh, I can totally do this. And I'm glad that she gave me, you know, the confidence. That's the word I'm looking for, the confidence to do that. So thank you, Kathleen, for that. You're a love. But that one did not pass my interview process. So also the night shift, too big, too much yarn. If I wasn't going to be gone for quite so long and had to pack quite so much in terms of undies and clothes, yes, I'm taking all of those. I know I need to talk about checked bags, that we need a checked bag for the two of us, and then we need a checked bag for all my projects. Who's with me, right? So this one made the cut, even though it has 2 skeins of yarn. So, because at first I'm like, oh my gosh, having to travel with 2 different colors, and they get tangled as you're taking them in and out, and you know, in the airport and on the plane. But I was thinking about how much fun I'm having doing this pattern. I just realized it's reversible. I can show you any which way. Hitch on the Move, Martina Bam, and it's using a self-striping colorway. I'm using Sonata Shimo, which is a plant-based yarn from Noro, so it's really nice and soft and squishy. You guys got my Sonata that I used with my Kagagori top, and I'm using a solid Sonata. So here's what I figured out. I always recommend pulling from the outside of your skein, because then, or your cake stays nice and tidy when you're done. Whatever you've not used is still in a tidy little cake. Plus, whenever I pull from the center, I end up creating this vacuum and everything falls in, and I end up with a lot of tangles. And with single ply, the yarn can be pretty sticky, right? So, but now I've got these 2 skeins and the yarn coming off, and so then I thought, well, I never needed one of those sleeves before because I didn't pull from the inside. But I'm not using U skein right now, and I'm putting it in a sleeve, and that's making it so easy. These guys are behaving themselves. I'm like, okay, now I get it. So you know what I had to do? I had to go back on Bink Waffle and order some more of her really adorable sleeves, because yeah, I took the last one. Sorry guys, but it's going with me on my trip. And I don't even need the pattern, because this is so easy to memorize after you do the first repeat. I know, look at, this is going to be nice and light. This is so, got this yarn captured, I can't even pull it out. I do have a nice open gauge. Let me show it up against myself. You can see it better. So yes, a lovely open gauge I have. I'm a loose knitter. So, but it'll make this fabric nice and drapey and cooler, perfect for Florida. So look at Hitch on the Move. So many wonderful projects been done on it. You can use unique fingering. We've got string theory. We've got plenty of self-striping sock yarn. We have Zauberball, both in wool and in cotton. We have Sonata Shima, and I love that I'm getting to the light colors and the green in there. It's really going to pop out. So I'm having fun. It made the cut. It's going with me. I'm allowing myself to take 2 projects because this is going to go real fast. And I'm gone for a whole, like 10 days, I think, of traveling, and that's 3 airplane trips. No. Yeah, 3. 1 to Texas, then to Chicago, and then back to Florida. So that's lots of time in the airport, and so I am excited about that. I love it when in the middle of the night I have a knitting brainstorm and put to good use these cozy cakes. So I think it's a Cape Cozy, actually. So here's the other thing I'm considering taking with me, because I'll be in a cold airplane in a cold airport, so I don't think I'll mind working with some woolly wool. This is the new hearth side that we have in. Look at how pretty is that. It has that look of a rustic wool, and it's a 5. It's a 5, it's bulky, but it's got this gorgeous braided construction with the material blown into it. So it's very soft, it's very lightweight. All right, so a customer who's over, every time she comes into town from England, she comes into the shop. It's very sweet, and you know, just loves coming in here because it's all so different. We have a lot of indie dyers and stuff she's not getting over there in England. She told me about Lily Kate France, a designer she really likes, and I love sweater vest, and they're making this huge comeback. So I'm like, oh, when I was looking at this, perfect, I have the perfect yarn for it. So I go over there, I cast on, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm just at the ribbing, at the bottom up, and then I read, it's brioche. That's what's making it so super squishy. So yes, I love brioche. I love the look of it. I like doing it. And I have the confidence to do it because I've had some good people along with me giving me tips and tricks. So I think I'm going to do this as one of our guided knit along projects. So in September when I come back, we're going to have 2 projects now to choose from. One is the Octopus's Garden. We're doing up kits for that. And I'm going to offer this, and we have the yarn in, so you can come in and squish it and check it out throughout August, pick out some colors. Quick, let me know if I need to reorder. And this is just going to be really fun. I've never done a garment with brioche, so I'm excited about that. So I don't know who's in this with me, but I'm going to be doing it. So if you want to join in the fun, you can. But I'll have more about that in our newsletter when I come back from vacation. So calendar notes. So this Saturday is the last day the shop will be open until Tuesday, August 13th. The shop holiday is all next week, the first full week of August. Sandy, our crochet guru, will be in this Friday, and it's her last Friday until mid-October. I don't know why she thinks she's allowed to take that much time off from our shop, but she is. So she's going away. And so if you have any crochet questions or anything, get in this Friday to see her. She does have a couple private lessons spaced throughout the day, so you might want to call and check in and see when that is. Or I have actually put them on our Google Calendar, so you can always check our Google Calendar. So, and we've done a good job of updating our shop calendar. So if you go to our website's homepage, scroll all the way to the bottom and click on calendar, and you'll see all of the stuff that we've got coming up. And we've included things like our Facebook WIP Wednesday to remind you, and the block of the month, which is the first Friday of each month. So yes, you guys, that's this Friday, and Sandy will be here. The Japanese sampler scarf meetup is going to be a week later because the second Friday I'm not here and the shop is closed. So we're pushing that back to the third Friday just for August. And so there's so much going on in the calendar between our guided stitch alongs and classes, and but I really prefer the stitch alongs to the classes. I love doing the beginner classes, but oh, Erica, I know you're going to love this. Yes, if you can put our calendar up there too, if you didn't do that, Erica, that would be great. So calendar, lots of stuff going on, lots of stuff we have planned, lots of new yarn coming in. You can even see the Barocco trunk shows that we've got planned. Plus we have Olive and Tuyu coming for our birthday on September 1st. If you're not signed up for our newsletter, you got to get on there because we have, you know, so much coming up. We're just going to be busy. Starting in September, we have our extended hours on Tuesday and Thursday till 7 o'clock. Starting in September, Jean Marie will be in the shop Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So all weekdays she'll be here to help out, which leaves me available to help with projects. So if you needed to schedule a private session, I can do that. It's been really hard for me to commit to doing that because I don't think it's fair for someone to schedule a private session for me, but then I have to keep getting pulled away, you know, to help other people and to check out people. But having Jean Marie in the shop is just going to really open things up for us. Oh, and WIP. Yes. So tomorrow is tomorrow the 1st of August, ladies? Yes. Okay. Tomorrow's the 1st of August. So we have our WIP number that we're going to pull. We have the Japanese sampler clue that's going to come in. I'll enlarge that chart and send it out to participants. And yeah, I got to pay sales tax. So yes, a lot going on. Thank you, Tish. I love you're in my head, reminding me of these things. So, and I was telling them about the octopus's garden, Karen.
It's right here.
Oh, right here. Okay. So
I've got a goodie to show you.
oh, bring it over, Karen. Of course, Karen has a goodie to show us, you guys. So just to remind you, this is the octopus's garden. Now, I was very intrigued because Karen did this with a couple of other people in the shop. They loved it. They had fun with it. She, of course, changed things up from the pattern. So I was really surprised to find out the pattern is actually calling for a worsted weight color changing Noro. We have tons of that in here, so I think I'm going to do that. Plus the pattern called for using 2 color changing. Karen used one of her colors as a, I don't want to call it a solid, it's a tonal, but a semi-solid we can call it. And some people are like, well, but I like that. Well, you're in luck because we got in Akari Solo going perfectly with our Akari striping. So we're going to have a lot of kit options, and this will be in September soon. So
This
holy
is
cow.
Moon, Mango Moon.
Oh, let me guess. The designer is,
Christy Ferber.
oh no, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yes,
I
from
had,
Mango
that's a new
Moon.
one.
I love doing
holy
it
cow.
inside out.
Is it?
Or maybe not.
I think it's reversible.
I think
I
it's-
saw those puffy little things. I'm like, oh, you got to see that.
This you make in little sections. It gives
Okay,
you.
tell them about it. Show them the
gi-
pattern.
It gives you the. Let me see. Here's the pattern. It gives you the pattern for the first section, and then it says you're on your own, and you can really do it on your own. I loved doing it. I did it in 10 days.
Holy cow.
Yes,
Now,
so
this is a heavyweight. Well, most
Well,
of the yarns in here are
I
heavyweight.
doubled my yarns. I doubled
holy
my.
cow.
Yep.
So can you pick your gauge? Can you, whatever weight yarn you want to do? Or does
I
it call for it?
doubled my gate. It calls for sport.
Oh,
So
okay.
I doubled fingering, and then I put other stuff in that wasn't double. But it is gorgeous, girls. I love it.
Oh
I
my
love
God,
it.
that is spectacular.
Isn't it
So
great?
what's the pattern name?
River Run Shawl.
Okay, River Run Shaw.
by
It's by
Mango
Christy
Moon.
Ferber. And check that out. Is this a stash buster or what?
It is a stash buster, but I had to buy 2 skeins of my
Just to
main
kind
color.
of fill it out?
Yeah, to keep it together. I bought 2 skeins.
I
of the
like
red.
that idea because then you've got some continuity pulling it all together.
I'm making another one in purples, and I have the world's best selection of
Oh,
purples.
go figure.
However, I didn't buy a main color, and it's not coming together.
Oh, okay.
I got to get a main color.
So now you know.
I know.
All right. Oh my gosh, that's fun.
Love it,
You should do that as a guided stitch along.
It
This
just,
fall.
I could do it as guided, as all you need is to get started.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And that's what a guided stitch
Yeah.
along is about, getting you started, giving you some confidence that you can do this, and then we're here to help you throughout the way. And that's why I was saying I like the guided stitch alongs even better than a class for those sorts of things, because you come in for a class, you're here for an hour, you learn a technique, you leave. But then actually putting it in a project can be different. Plus, people write their patterns differently, and so we like being there for the whole process if we can. And oh, hi Sonia, how are you? I didn't even get a chance. I'm on my phone, so I'm looking. I know I've got Tish and my baby girl Erica, 2 more sleeps, and I'll see you in Texas. And oh, hi Ann and Bev's on here. Karen, oh, hi, sweetie Karen. I hope you're feeling better. I heard you were under the weather. And we've got Sue. Sue's going to be heading back to New York, but she's coming back. And I know we have people who come and go, and there's Sue. And hi, Joanne. Joanne. So Susan, Wendy. Oh, what fun. We got a lot of people. I can't even get through the list. Thank you so much for joining us. So we have a lot of fun showing off what we're doing, what we've done, what we plan to do, because I don't know, there's just always something going on in the fiber world, and we have fun with it. So one more fun thing that's going to go on the calendar. I gave first dibs to past participants because we kind of have limited room for it. You know, we have the cruise coming up that sold out really fast. So there were a lot of people who were disappointed because I wasn't doing a fall retreat. Putting the retreat together on top of putting a cruise together was just seeming like it would make my head explode. So what we've done instead is we've put together just a weekend getaway. So it's even better because it won't cost as much, and but it's still fun. It's still with your buddies. It's still plenty of opportunity to stitch. And so instead of having a bunch of different workshops and stuff, we're just going to have Stump the Stitcher Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. So watch your email for more information. It's going to be at the retreat center we've been at before. You know, we love the food. We love our llama lounge. It's peaceful. It's fun. So yeah, watch for that email. And I'm looking forward to it because it's just going to be a getaway weekend. It's just like going to be fun. And so yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, and food, fun, fiber, friends, all the good F words that we love. So anyway, okay, so I think that's it for this morning, unless you guys have anything else spectacular. I like what you're wearing, Madonna. Yeah. It's pretty. You got it?
I can't because there's no pattern. I made it up.
Oh, no, I love that. Come over here. She said there's no pattern. She made it up. I love that. I make stuff up too, and you did it in crochet.
I did.
I didn't even know. Oh, you did do that one crochet top. So you started with squares?
Yes, squares.
And then you put them together?
Yeah.
See? You can do squares, right? It's gorgeous. I love your color choices, and it's perfect up on your dress.
I know.
You look super. Wow. See? I like that. No pattern. But you can do that. You can do squares and put them together. And that's the nice thing about doing all these different patterns is you realize, I can do this. I can put this together. I can put that together. That's the fun I'm having with these little washcloths. It's very fun to try out different edges, different cast-ons, and I smell a fun little stitch along coming. Cast-ons and bind-offs with washcloths. So anyway, okay, enough of that. Don't give me any more ideas. I'm done. My head's going to explode. All right, you guys wish me luck. Bob and I leave Friday, but Jean Marie will be here through Saturday. Be kind to her. She'll be all by herself in the shop. And Sandy will be here on Friday. And I'll see you guys when we come back. I will, however, be doing WIP Wednesday. I don't know where I'm going to be. I think San Antonio. But wherever I am, I'll pop on and say hi, even if it's just for a couple minutes. And you guys have a super week. Bye.